Okay, analyze data and player ability. Look, this Lee Mooney has worked for us before. Man, I wish I looked like that when I turned 43. I'm going to guess this dude's going to want $107,000. He wants more than we could pay him. 15-13 is really good. A 2-star, though. Ashley Mitchell. You are not what I expected. Wants way too much, too. I may wait till the season starts. We don't have to jump on some of these. Sarah Carr, your contract runs out. I think Sarah Carr. No, it's the other one. Our one physio, Tanya, she like freaking jumped up to like one of the highest in the game. Sarah, you're getting paid 30 and you want 39. Let's do a 2-year contract on that, and you got it. Yeah, Tanya here that we hired, she's like 20 overall. We've definitely got to keep her somehow. I actually want to offer her the head physio job. I wonder if it changes this. I may have to pay her low and oh, that sucks. We may not get her then. Wonder if it's because she's already under contract. So all we've done so far is get Miles Layburn. I'm debating about midfielders. Chelsea fell and bid to extend Lukaku's contract. You think he'll come with us? Oh my God, there's 13 males. All right, Miles Layburn. Nick Barnett has signed a new deal. Who is Nick Barnett? Under 18. Okay, I don't care. We're talking about Liam Cullen. Hazmat Baloney has signed. Youngster contract. I mean, they're keeping it really cheap on the under 21s. All right, Ed Waldron signed a new contract, so that's good. He's actually on par now with the other sports scientist. I don't know if that matters, but I feel like they look at each other's. All right, Limo Philo got a new contract. He is like the cheapest dude in the world. We gave him a $5,000 raise. Cole Bailey. We're trying to get our scout. Our backup emergency goalkeeper has re-signed. That's good, I guess. Waiting on David Villa. Oh, do I go after Tommy Doyle right now? I'm hoping Micah Hamilton drops a lot. So the Simon guy's trying out for our team now. I'm curious what he wants. Low salary. Minimum release. Okay. I don't like that he's not consistent. He doesn't like big matches. That's the only thing keeping me from like going for him immediately. We don't have anybody up. No, that's the only person we got here. And I'm really freaking out about these. I need to change this. If I make it wide center back, they'll find people that can play everything. I panic thinking about stuff like that. Because, like, well, I'll put it this way. Last night when I was sitting here and yesterday during my lunch break for work, I bet I sat here and just looked through people and made notes. And I did a lot of the coaching stuff. That's why a lot of these contracts are coming through, is because I noticed last year we spent so much money on coaching contracts that we really needed to cut some of them back. So that's kind of what I focused on. But it's tedious. It's not tedious in a bad way, but it's tedious where you really got to think things out. This guy looks amazing. He plays for Luton Town. They're in championship. There's probably no way they're going to let him go. $700,000 and 1.5 million. He would want probably a $500,000. He's injury prone and doesn't like big matches. This Liam Kitchen keeps popping up. Hey, Crab Dribble. It's going well.
Hello there.
It's a little hectic, but you know, this dude's a little bit old. Well, they're all 27, 26 years old. Now, who's this guy? Oh, Panzo here. Jonathan Panzo. His off the ball sucks, but he's good in big matches and he's consistent. Oh, he just got promoted up too, didn't he? Yeah. QPR's coming back up. So QPR and Wigan are coming back up. So Peter, oh, that means Ipswich didn't make it again. Oh, he fell down the 7th. Mr. Kieran Cocky Pants McKenna. Just forever stuck in the purgatory of League One. Peterborough didn't make it out. Oof. Oof. Sad Cocky Pants. This guy's got amazing physicals. Hull's strong financial position means they do not feel pressured to sell him. He would want a salary between 700,000 and 9. Okay, so we probably couldn't afford him. He come down a little bit, but not much. Hey, Bossy, thank you so much for the raid again, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. I mean, I know I'm going to have to spend money to buy a player. I just don't know how much I want to spend. Is that sad? They got 50 in progress, though, so we're going to have a lot more. But I'm still... Spend it or end it. What does that even mean? Use your resources to get off the pot. I think Tommy Doyle, if we got him, immediately comes in and starts. As our left midfielder. And if we play more attacking, he could play up here as well. So I think I have to go ahead and buy him, or try to. Tawanda Maswahais. Dude, you got a name and a half. Harvey Godsmark Ford. I always look at this composure thing and think that's the barrel of a gun. Is that wrong of me to think that? All right, let's try to get Doyle. And then that'll let us kind of know where we're at money-wise. He's a free transfer right now, too, so... But let's look at his history. He's not played a lot the last 3 years. He's not really played a lot except when he was on loan. Most of his injuries have been sickness. He did break his foot 2018. I guess that would slow you down a little bit. All right. He wants to be a star player. Let's go important. Will you take that? No, he wants star. Huh. Okay, so let's say we do offer you a star player. Okay, I like that number that he's picked as a star player. That is well below what I thought so. Because star players and important players get paid between 700 and 800,000. He wants a 4-year contract. Okay, well then we're definitely getting rid of this appearance fee bull crap. I'm gonna get rid of this. He wants a 17 million. Well, let's go up to 18 million on your release clause. We get relegated. We'll do 10 million. 10%. I'm not doing the match higher earner clause. I'll even give you a little bit more to make up for the thing. Now he wants 700,000. Okay, 650. All right, there's me trying to use my resources. We'll see if it works. That could be very big if we get him. God, it makes me nervous. So now we got to go spend probably something similar. That wind is just smashing the side of my house. What's this guy do in real life? Tommy Doyle. Okay, that's Tommy Doyle of the Buffalo Bills. That's not the one I wanted to look at. Though they look very similar. No, they don't. The Tommy Doyle that's an American football player is 6'8", 320 pounds. That's a big boy. This Tommy Doyle plays for Sheffield United in the championship. No, eccentric. We finished mid-table again. We gave up way too many goals and we didn't score enough. We had a negative goal difference. We had a better team. We just didn't play well. I don't know what's 1.72 centimeters. He's okay. That's not centimeters, millimeters or meters. I bet he's 5'6". So very different from the American football player for the Buffalo Bills who's 6'8". Yes, there's quite a difference in those two lads. We did well, like we did we were usually 2 years in and we got promoted the second year. And this last year, the team the defensive part of it, even with 5 in the back, just did not thing it. Like they just didn't mold and mesh together well. And I don't know. It was probably my worst managing performance that I've done while playing FM. Hey, David Villa has got his work permit. Excellent. Our scout, Kasperzak. Excellent. All right, David Villa, new deal. You got him a $10,000 raise. And the scout, Peter, he got a $6,000 raise. Pickens, please tell me you did really good. He came out the bench and showed some brief glimpses of quality. Nice. Excellent. That's what I like to see. A 6'7". He had 1 tackle. He's still working on some stuff. Yeah, those lower leagues, if you can get some players, like just 1 or 2 players that could score and cause, make some plays, and you can move up pretty well. I'm at the area now where we're in the 5th season. There's so many teams that have come down from the Premier League with so much money. Like we're running into Everton every year now and stuff like that it's really hard to push to that upper top of the table. And I think that's something that a lot of the big streamers do is they move through so quick that they get up there before a lot of those teams have filtered down. All right, Steve, focus on defenses. This guy looks okay to be able to play wide center back. He actually has crossing and dribbling ability. He's good off the ball, unlike that other guy. His salary is relatively low. He is 26 though. That is I know you all frown upon me on that, but like a lot of these guys who are older and established want so much money that sometimes we just cannot afford them. And obviously Rob Atkinson at 27 is exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to want probably 700,000 coming in. And Luton Town's going to want 2 million for him. Oh, Josh Earl here. Now he's consistent. He's not bad either. Again, 27. Kitching is better. And they're saying a lower salary design, but I don't know if I believe that. It says Earl is, well, this is coming from scouting. It prefers to be left on a 2-man pairing. So unfortunately, he wants to be left as well. Well, if we got 3 back there, I guess that doesn't matter. Earl really gets up there. If we're going straight defense, it's probably Kitching. But if we're going for that wide center back who's on support, it does edge the Earl just a little bit. But again, they're just at 27. I don't know. Maybe you all got some insight on this. We got Mr. Panzo here too. And the only thing that scares me about him is, even though he's good at big matches and consistency, we could train him. There goes that wind again. Good grief. Let's send some scouts out here. And get some more info on these, so we'll have more on all three of these guys. Alex Murphy here, 21-year-old, ambitious. Okay, now here's something we could work with. Then again, this could be me getting myself into trouble looking for somebody who's young. Good crossing, good dribbling. 10 off the ball, which is not great. Let's compare him. Obviously, like a Josh Earl is going to be a whole lot better. But at 21, Murphy, wow, okay, never mind. 2 tackles, 1 per 90 compared to 0.86. Again, he's playing for Charlton Athletic, which is League One. That's not nothing bad. And he's in the championship, so. Alex Murphy. Okay, let's compare him to Matty Pollock, though, who's on our team. Matty is more aerial, more of a central defender, I guess. Average rating of 707, 85% passing, which is amazing. We had a big issue with that last year. What was Ben Goodliff's passing? I'm actually curious about this right now. 80%. Okay, yeah, that was an issue we had. If 80% is his average, 81% for Hamilton. Hey, Maz, what's going on?
Hello there.
Lunchtime. It's 9 o'clock here. Then again, I worked at a bar at one point in my life, so I was having lunch at like 10:30 at night. So, and I'd have dinner at 6 in the morning. 12:15 on a Saturday. My Lord, that's crazy to think about that. That means it's already April Fool's Day there. What was Will Andiepan's passing rating? 79%. Ooh, well, we got to work on that too. Fools is over. I like this Alex Murphy dude. He doesn't have a lot of growth though. What's his agent say? 180 to 1.8 million. We'll scout him, add him to my list. Like I said, they still got 51. Who's this guy? Dominique Hyam. He's 30 though. I don't think he's going to hold up once they scout him. Yeah, they got a lot of names on here. We'll see what they find out of them. I don't want to jump too fast. The window's getting ready to open though. Hey, Moses McKindy signed a new deal. That's our head of youth development, I believe. You got him a little bit of a raise. Speculation is mounting over the likelihood. They're like throwing a fit when people get down to 13 months on their contracts. Head performance. Okay, so James Ryder signed. He got a $5,000 raise. Sarah Carr signed a new contract. She got a $9,000 raise. Jay Walker. I need to get that one physio. I want to make her the head physio. I wonder if they'll let me offer her more money now. I wish you could promote them. Like when I come in here, when I feel like it doesn't let me go up higher. I probably have to ask for more salaries for my staff. I don't even know where you look at that at. That's the board. Increase physio salaries. I'm going to ask. What's the worst they say? No. It is what it is. All right, the English transfer window is open. Transfer window is open once more with it bringing speculation over your plans. Will there be any deals coming in the coming weeks? I'm always working to improve the team. Watford are expecting to make major moves this transfer window with a reported interest in target forward Preslav Burakov. Okay. Meanwhile, 24-year-old Drake. Rumors in the press have also been linking Drake FC with Joe High. He's not bad. He likes big matches. I have a feeling though with yeah, he's gonna be worth a lot. Let's we'll add him to the list. That's actually one, that's probably the first one they've ever given us that actually has some interest to it. We're also evidently looking at Pequeno Redman, who is outside of our, he's in the Netherlands. Zenas would be proud. I'm going to scout him and spend money to go see what he is. And Jean Zewe, he's on the wrong side. He's 18 though. What's his contract? Because if he's 18, yeah, there's no way. I walked outside, walked around. It's like 63 degrees out there. It's warmer outside now than it was during the daytime. We got storms moving through. Literally just walked in, walked up the stairs and sat down, and now it's pouring the rain outside. So I guess I dodged that. All right. So I answered an editor question there. All right. So loans are ending. Some of these players are going to come back. Some of the players we're not even going to keep. It is like super pouring the rain out there right now. Here, I said earlier, oh, the storm is going south of me. It is crazy out there right now. It would be great if the radar would load up so I could see what's getting ready to smash me. All right, Johnny Anderson has signed a new deal with us. That is our GM. He's done a really good job. He got a big raise, but he's been doing good work. Liam Youngs signed a deal as a performance analyst. I actually think I'll let him just take over for this Ross Clarkson guy who's being a big jerk about it. It's a lot less money and he's a lot better. And he's been kind of working for really cheap the past few years. So why would I not let him do it? He's better at analyzing data. His tactical knowledge needs to be a little bit better, but I think he'll get that this year when he's going to be more involved. So glad to bring him on. And the rain just stopped immediately. It must have been one cloud. Let me zoom in on my, yeah, we got one little like finger looking thing that just went over top of where I live. There's some big storms coming up behind it though, but it looks like that's going to go too far north. Maybe we'll look out the rest of the night. I hope so. John King has committed to the future for us. He could be something really special, but I don't know yet. Oh, they're not going to give me more money, but I could discuss with them. I'd like greater room to maneuver when it comes to salaries for my physiotherapy department. We could do something of an overhaul, and a greater financial commitment is needed. Club spending levels on staff are already high. Therefore, we will not allow any further increases in the wages that we... Well, there goes. We'll not be able to keep her as a physio then. So, unless she works out a contract, that could be a possibility. Hey, you all think we can get this guy at the top here? His asking price is $24.5 million. Flamur Hililaj. Oh, he could play that Libero that we're not going to be doing anymore. Yeah, that was awful. Why not go for it? Well, we'd have to sell the club to afford him, and at that point, it would kind of be a... I don't think it would work out for us. Timothy Nor Uma. I have a feeling this dude wouldn't get a... eligibility, yeah. Unfortunately, we probably failed to get a work permit. Okay. Owen Beck. Wanted by a lot of... Major League Soccer wants him. Oxford City wants him. Yeah, he wants way too much money. We cannot afford him. Did any of my scouting reports that I wanted come back? Jean-Victor Makingo. Has no international experience. Now, his salary is 2.39. I wish my scouts would figure this out. I guess you just have to put in a lot of like, we need to really go through, hey, TK Bomber, and
Hello there.
limit them on what they look for. This Patty Lane pops up a lot, but yeah, they'll want like $2 million for him. Can he? Okay, this dude come in through an agent offer. He's 28. He's French. I'm sure he's amazing, but he's very cheap. He's one-footed and he doesn't speak the language. Okay, here's one. This is an agent offer that's been coming through. Mark McGinnis. We've looked at him before, but I think it's because he was too expensive. His transfer value is 3.7. He earns pretty much 1.4 million. Like we couldn't afford that, you know? So it's like, I don't care if his agent sent him through or not. Yeah, even if they bring him down to 1.22 million, we can't afford him. Cameron Pring from Bristol City. This guy could play that center back or that wide center back that we're looking at. Josh Early isn't still on here. That's unfortunate. I wish you could like type in a player here and compare them. Hey, Pickens had an interception. Good to see him doing that. All right. Oh man, I'm getting this is like the most tedious period in this game, and it's just like there's a lot of pressure to get these 3 spots, and I don't really know what to do at this point. Like, I'm really good at building a team and moving them up, but now that we're here and we're on the cusp of the Premier League, I've got to really get better at knowing what to do. This Luke Kundle guy, we looked at him too. He's injury prone and doesn't like big matches. He's the backup in case Tommy Doyle doesn't come with us. I've got an Isaac Heath for my. Need this guy, mate. Oh my God, 16 dribbling. But he doesn't like big matches and he's not consistent. A backup to Janelle Bennett, though, he could be good, though. But his big matches and bad consistency bad. Like, I'm okay to take a gamble on injury prone, but I don't know if I could do it on that. Let's see what he's done the last few years. He didn't do anything for Brighton the last 2 years. He didn't even play. In Belgium, he had 3 goals and 21. And Maccabi Tel Aviv, that's Israel. He had 7 rating, 4 goals in 16 games. Okay, let me go to this guy I had down. Isaac Heath. This is somebody I looked up during my lunch break the other day. He's on Barnet. He's injury prone, but he's consistent. He's 21, and he'd be fairly cheap. Let me compare him to Janelle Bennett. So yeah, he's 3 years younger, and he's got a little bit more to go in. You can step over and play the other side too. I just feel like he'd be a lot cheaper option. Because I'm trying to free up for us to spend a lot of money on the backside. He had 4 goals, 13 assists, 6 player of the matches, in 32 appearances. Granted, that was in the National League, though. They're saying Everton would want a lot for him. Well, his contract expires. So I feel like we could wait on that one. He's not wanted by anybody. I know as soon as I put him on my short list, though. He is on the short list. Somebody's going to go in there and try to get him. I think I'm driving myself crazy playing this game. James Scott looks good too, but he's on a long-term contract. How do they still have this dude when he's not in contract? Am I reading that right? Yeah, he's out of contract. 800,000 to 7.8 million. How, if he's out of contract, can they still claim that? I don't understand. What if I just make an offer for free? See what they say. I'm really starting to panic about defensive players. Oh, Peterborough have made Tommy Doyle an offer. If he goes to Peterborough, who didn't make it up to the championship, I'm going to be really upset. I offered him a lot of money, though. I don't know. Peterborough's probably got a lot more money than we do. No, they've only got $3 million. Oh man, Pete, I wish you were coming in here giving me that. That's what I'm like freaking out about right now. I've got to find a central defender and then a wide center back. Um, because that was the one thing we hemorrhaged goals last season. And that is exactly Burton have now went after him. They want $4 million for that kid out of contract. Stephen Thomas and Drake FC have thus far failed to meet our valuation. Well, yeah, I did lowball him. That was kind of a douche move on my part. Um, all right, I got a couple of names. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience. We started at the lower leagues and built this team from scratch. And this is our third season in the championship, or getting ready to start our third season. And we finished mid-table both, but we are definitely trying to find players like you're talking about to push us forward. But it's been interesting. This guy, I wouldn't mind getting to be a backup for Harrison Ashby. Oh, a lot of teams want him, it looks like. I've also got a Max McKnight down. Okay, he's on the Tottenham under 21s. Probably not going to be able to afford him. Okay, we're still analyzing him. 850,000 if we wanted him. That's a lot for a backup. Now, let me ask you this question, Pete. Did you look at the list that people put online of the Wonder Kids, or did you actually scout and find them? I always ask that because I try not, like when I see those tweets with those listed stuff, I look the other way always. I try to do it legitimately, but I know it's hard with so much information out there. Sam Curtis is somebody else I have. I scouted them on the talent thing. Oh, on FM Scout. Yeah, that's a good thing to look at too. All right. This guy, he's unhappy. We could maybe get him cheap, and he'll be a great backup to Harrison Ashby. I'm curious what he compares to Drew Pickens, who is somebody we've got out playing for the American Nationals right now. He's way fat. He's way more rounded. Again, this is the thing we need. This is me. If we could lowball them. I don't think we're going to be able to. Let's go to players in range. All playing defenders. We probably need to put interested in. Transfer is unsure. Let's see who we could find here that's got good heading. I think we looked at this Isaac at what he's just whoa. This isn't even the right position. Central defenders, please. There we go. I was wondering why like marking wasn't showing up on a lot of them. Helio. Okay, we need an age filter. I'm ageist. You all can get mad at me all you want. I don't like old players unless they played for me the whole time. Like, you all get so mad. What's wrong with somebody being 26? What's wrong with somebody being that? I like young people on my team. My FBI thing didn't work. Victor Gabriel.
FBI, open up!
So, you followed the channel. You know what you did was wrong, but the question is, how are you going to make things right?
Hey, Pete, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Hello there.
Now, Pete, if you're the skin is Saz, but if you're looking for this where you could search all this, I made this myself. I went in and made it. Now you can download a lot. I do have some that I've downloaded from FM Stag. He has a ton of them. SAS may have some filters out there, but a lot of these I took the time and made them myself. Steven, I've never seen Steven with an I in it. The players' faces, I've done a combination of the Mega Pack from D11 Faces. So you can go to that website and read about that. And then I did a new gen thing. And I know Zealand and some others have done some videos on it. And it's called the New Gan Manager, and it's for the new gens. And those are stuff you'll just have to do on your end, and you can download whichever packs you want, stuff like that. So I've got like a combination of where I've got these face plates for the players that are real, and then players who are new gens, some of them. Where did it go? Why did Chris Watts revert back? Where's our beautiful Chris Watts? I bet it's because he's no longer a new gen. You would think that it would save them. I'm really upset about that now. Maybe if I refresh it, it'll bring it back. I'm like very hurt by this. He was sent to the sheep farms. No. Where's my beautiful striker at? What have you done with him, game? No. Oh, I'm so hurt. Does that mean the Drew dude who we've been following is the same way? I know we had some things about him. Pickens, Drew. Oh, he's back too. Oh, what has happened? Why is this not working now? Why did they all revert back? I don't understand. I mean, obviously I could just run it again. Wonder if their numbers changed and that's why. But I bet it's on any of them. Hold on, let me go to players in range. Yeah, it looks like okay, some of those guys that were in the dark never had anything. That's so weird. Let me see if I could do something right now. They may not look the same, but wait, did I lose my staffers too? No, the staff stayed the same. So I don't understand. This is very much like disturbing me that let's see if this will work here. All right. Reload the skin. See, Pete, you made the mistake you tried to brag about. I was bragging about beating Everton 3-0 the other day, and they come back and got a draw out of me. It's not my proudest moment, but Let's see. Did it fix Chris Watts? Oh. What? That's so weird. Let me try this one. I'm so just devastated. Surely this is an early April Fool's joke.